Games may come and go, but some stand the test of time, especially when it comes to their visuals. Today we're counting down the 12 games from 2000 to 2010 that still look stunning even in 2025. Whether it's hyper-realistic graphics, unique art styles, or technical breakthroughs, these games prove that true beauty never ages. Let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 12 is Okami. This game feels less like playing a video game and more like stepping into a living Japanese painting. The cel-shaded visuals and sumi-e art style are timeless. I mean, you could hang screenshots of this game on your wall, and people would think you're some fancy art collector. Despite launching on the PS2, Okami's art direction makes it look better than some modern games. Seriously, I've seen games from last year that wish they had Okami's flair. It's like the developer said, hey, let's make something so beautiful that it confuses future generations. From the beauty of Japanese paintings to the haunting darkness of a sci-fi horror. At number 11, we have Doom 3. Man, Doom 3 took horror to a new level with its use of dynamic lighting and shadows. This game wasn't just about blasting demons, it was about making you feel every heartbeat in those pitch black corridors. The way the light flickered and danced off the walls, it was like the game was playing tricks on your mind. You'd see a shadow move and instantly think, is that a demon or just my imagination? Back in 2004, this game was a technical marvel that pushed gaming PCs to their limits. I remember upgrading my rig just to see Doom 3 in all its terrifying glory. The reflections, the textures, the way everything seemed so real. It was next level stuff. And let's not forget that flashlight mechanic, the sheer terror of having to choose between seeing what's coming and having your weapon ready. Genius. The terrifying atmosphere wasn't just about the monsters, it was the way light flickered and danced in the eerie corridors. It made every step forward feel like you were walking into the unknown. Even now, booting up Doom 3 can give you chills. Let's swap the dark corridors for rooftops bathed in sunlight. Number 10 is Mirror's Edge. This game redefined visuals with its minimalist art direction and vibrant color palette. The clean whites contrasted with bright reds, blues, and greens, creating a striking aesthetic that feels both futuristic and oddly serene. It's like someone took an IKEA catalog and turned it into an adrenaline-pumping parkour experience. I remember the first time I played Mirror's Edge. The sheer sense of speed and freedom was exhilarating, but what really blew me away was the look of the game. Everything felt so crisp and clean, like the city had just been power washed for your running pleasure. And those pops of color, they weren't just there to look pretty, they guided you, subtly pointing you towards your next leap or slide. Even now, its unique style makes it instantly recognizable. You see a screenshot with those bold colors and sharp lines, and you know immediately, that's Mirror's Edge. It stands out in a sea of games trying to look gritty and realistic by doing the exact opposite. Next up, we're racing into photorealistic cars and tracks. At number 9, it's Gran Turismo 4. This game set the standard for realism in racing games, with incredible car models and beautifully rendered tracks. I remember popping this into my PS2 and being blown away by how lifelike everything looked. It was like they had somehow shrunk down real cars and tracks and stuffed them into a tiny disc. The attention to detail was insane. You could see every little reflection, every shadow, every gleam of sunlight bouncing off the hood of your car. It was the first time I felt like I was actually driving one of those sleek machines instead of just pushing buttons on a controller. Players still praise its graphics for capturing the gleam of sunlight on car hoods like no other. And it's true, the way light interacted with surfaces in Gran Turismo 4 felt almost magical. You'd come around a corner and there it was, the sun glinting off your car's polished exterior, making you feel like a superstar racer. From the roar of engines to the swish of sand through time. Number 8 brings us Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Now this game, I could talk about it all day. It combined a unique cinematic style with smooth animations and gorgeous environments inspired by Arabian Nights. Seriously, playing this felt like stepping into a richly illustrated storybook. The first time I saw the prince gracefully running along walls and flipping through the air, I was hooked. The animations were so fluid, it felt like watching an acrobat perform in real time. And those environments, every palace, every ruin dripping with detail and bathed in that warm golden light, it was breathtaking. And let's not forget the magic of its lighting and particle effects. The way light filtered through ancient windows, or how sand swirled around when you used the dagger of time. It felt like you were part of a playable fantasy movie. The attention to detail was impeccable, making every moment feel like a scene from an epic tale. Plus, who can forget the rewind feature? Mess up a jump? No problem. Just rewind and try again. It added this layer of strategy that made you feel like you were in control of time itself. So yeah, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time is a visual masterpiece that still holds up today. Let's leap from the deserts of Persia to the futuristic battlegrounds of Unreal. At number 7, it's Unreal Tournament 2004. Man, this game was a blast. With sharp textures, futuristic level designs, and a blistering frame rate, it felt way ahead of its time. I remember booting it up and thinking, how can a game look this good and run this smooth? The levels were like these sprawling sci-fi arenas, filled with all kinds of crazy details that made you feel like you were really there. The visual clarity is still something to behold. Even today, it's a favorite for retro multiplayer gaming. There's just something about the crispness of the graphics and the fluidity of the gameplay that keeps people coming back. I've seen newer games struggle to maintain that level of polish and speed. The community for Unreal Tournament 2004 is still going strong. People are hosting tournaments, creating new mods, and keeping the game alive. It's like this timeless classic that refuses to fade away. From fast-paced battles to a haunting radioactive wasteland. Number 6 is Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl. This game's depiction of the Chernobyl exclusion zone is gritty, detailed, and hauntingly beautiful. You wander through abandoned villages, rusting factories, and twisted forests, all while dodging radiation pockets and mutated creatures. It's like the developers took a snapshot of desolation and brought it to life in a way that's both terrifying and mesmerizing. Few games capture a sense of desolation and eerie realism as well as this one. The weather effects, the dynamic day-night cycle, the chilling ambient sounds, it all adds up to an experience that sticks with you long after you've turned off your PC. I remember creeping through a foggy forest at night, my Geiger counter ticking away, every shadow looking like it could jump out at me. It was equal parts thrilling and nerve-wracking. The level of detail in Stalker is just insane. From the decaying buildings to the remnants of Soviet-era infrastructure, everything feels authentic. It's like they took real-life photos and meticulously recreated them pixel by pixel. Now let's dive deep underwater to a city unlike any other. At number 5, it's BioShock. The underwater city of Rapture is a visual masterpiece, blending Art Deco design with atmospheric lighting to create a world like no other. I remember the first time I descended into Rapture, my jaw practically hit the floor. The neon lights, the grand architecture, the eerie beauty of it all, it was like stepping into an underwater dream. The level of detail in this game is astounding, from the intricate carvings on the walls to the hauntingly beautiful advertisements scattered throughout the city. Everything feels meticulously crafted. You wander through these dilapidated halls and can't help but feel the weight of Rapture's tragic history pressing down on you. And let's talk about those water effects. In 2007, they were groundbreaking. The way water flows and ripples in BioShock still looks impressive today. It's like they captured real water and somehow poured it into my screen. You see a burst pipe spewing water or waves lapping against a window, and you almost feel the cold, wet air around you. Even now, revisiting Rapture feels like exploring a piece of interactive art. It's a testament to what games can achieve when they combine innovative design with powerful storytelling. From the depths of the ocean to the vast open world. Number 4 is The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. Man, I remember booting this up for the first time and just being blown away by the sheer beauty of Cyrodiil. Its open world was lush, colorful, and full of life, with rolling hills and serene lakes that are still a joy to explore. You'd be running through a dense forest one moment, then cresting a hill to see a sprawling valley bathed in sunlight the next. It was pure magic. The landscapes of Cyrodiil remain one of the most iconic features in gaming. There's something timeless about wandering through those vibrant fields, watching the day turn to night with such realistic transitions. And let's not forget the dynamic weather system. Seeing a sudden rainstorm roll in or watching snowflakes gently fall in the northern regions added an extra layer of immersion. I spent countless hours just wandering around, stumbling upon hidden caves or ancient ruins. Every corner of Cyrodiil felt like it had a story to tell, and I wanted to hear them all. It wasn't just about completing quests, it was about getting lost in this breathtaking world. Oblivion's landscapes were so detailed that they used real satellite data to create the terrain. That's right, they basically mapped out an entire fantasy realm using real-world geography. No wonder it felt so natural and alive. Alright, let's trade lush forests for a tropical paradise. At number 3, we have Far Cry. Man, I remember the first time I booted this up. The vibrant tropical islands and realistic water effects were mind-blowing. It felt like I was on a virtual vacation, minus the sunburn, the lush greenery, the crystal clear water, the way the sunlight filtered through the trees. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before in a game. The game's visuals were so stunning that I found myself just wandering around, taking in the scenery. You could see fish swimming beneath the waves, leaves rustling in the breeze, and even the subtle changes in light as day turned to night. It wasn't just a game, it was an experience. Far Cry's open-ended level design was a game changer. Unlike other shooters at the time, it offered this incredible freedom to approach objectives in multiple ways. You could sneak around enemies, go in guns blazing, or find some hidden path to outflank them. It felt ahead of its time, like it had opened up a whole new world of possibilities for gaming. And let's not forget those physics. The way explosions sent debris flying, or how bullets would impact different surfaces. It added a layer of realism that pulled you even deeper into its world. From a tropical paradise to a world of headcrabs and gravity guns. Number 2 is the revolutionary Half-Life 2. Powered by the Source engine, this game introduced realistic physics, facial animations, and immersive environments. I remember stepping into City 17 for the first time and being blown away by the level of detail. The buildings, the streets, the eerie atmosphere, it felt like a living, breathing world. And those facial animations, they were so lifelike that it was almost unsettling. You could see every little twitch and expression on characters' faces. It made every interaction feel more personal and real. The gravity gun isn't just an iconic weapon, it's a testament to how advanced the physics were for the time. You could pick up objects, manipulate them, and use them in all sorts of creative ways. It wasn't just about shooting enemies, it was about thinking on your feet and using the environment to your advantage. I remember launching saw blades at zombies or stacking crates to reach high places. It added a whole new layer of strategy and fun to the gameplay. Even now, booting up Half-Life 2 feels like stepping back into a masterpiece of game design. The visuals still hold up, and the gameplay mechanics are as engaging as ever. And finally, the number 1 game that still looks incredible is... Taking the top spot is none other than Crysis. This game was a graphical juggernaut. Its lush jungles, stunning lighting effects, and highly detailed character models were so advanced they spawned the legendary question, but can it run Crysis? I remember the first time I loaded up the game, my jaw hit the floor, the trees swayed in the wind, leaves cast realistic shadows, and the water looked so clear you'd swear you could reach into your screen and feel it. Even now, Crysis remains a benchmark for PC gaming performance. It's still used to test new hardware and push systems to their limits. The level of detail Crytek achieved in 2007 was mind-blowing. Every texture, every particle effect was meticulously crafted to create an immersive world that felt incredibly real. People still joke about whether new gaming rigs can run Crysis. That's how iconic this game's graphics are. It's like the ultimate badge of honor for any PC build. And there you have it, a dozen games that have truly stood the test of time. From tropical islands to futuristic cities, these 12 games show that great visuals are timeless. Each one pushed boundaries, creating stunning, immersive worlds. Whether through realism, unique art, or technical innovation, these games still impress. They remind us that a well-crafted game leaves a lasting impression, drawing us back to those virtual worlds. Which of these games do you think holds up the best? Or did I miss one of your favorites? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more gaming content. Thanks for watching, and remember, great games aren't just played, they're remembered.